We're out in a place called Lahti, L-A-H-T-I, testing out the gravel of Finland. Testing, can you hear me? So far it's 100 times smoother than the railway ballast of Scotland. It seems like it's basically a road race. But yeah, I've got a few different things today. I've got my water sausage up the back, have a look at that. Built-in water sausage. This is a much longer course, so 110 miles. And no feeding, no service at all. So for this race I've got water sausage, extra bottle cages. I'm going to have to go for no skin suit just so I can carry everything I need. I've also got some Castelli gravel shorts on, which I'll probably load up with snacks as well. And yeah, that's about it really. As you can see, the gravel is pretty easy because I'm riding along one-handed talking to you. Well, it's the same bike as last time. The only thing I've changed is the tyres pretty much. I've put some Vittoria Tirreno dry tyres on, 38mm, and these are a lot faster on the smooth gravel. They are basically no tread on the middle. They're almost like fish scales that will grab on the steep climbs, and then just a bit of tread on the side for when you're going around corners. So yeah, it's significantly faster. I can feel it on the ride out to here on the road. Inside I've put some of the Vittoria tyre liners as well, the gravel ones, and I have pumped them up rock hard because I think it's less about skill and cornering, more about just not puncturing and not breaking your bike. Well, I've put this on. This chain catcher, that was the one thing I learned from Scotland, that my chain fell off on the finish line, so I was lucky. That could have happened at any moment, so hopefully that'll stop that from happening. But yeah, besides that, it's the same as last time. I've actually kept the chain that was too short because I think the only time, I'm only going to use that massive cog on the back, for 1 or 2 minutes of the entire race, so I thought it'd better to have a bit more tension on the chain when I'm in the 10 sprocket, and then hopefully that'll keep the chain on a bit. So yeah, besides that, not much different. I'll take the camera off for the race, but yeah, I think it's more about fast tyres and high pressures on Saturday. Full speed! You don't do this the day before a road race, do you? So my plan actually for the next few days is to look at a bigger picture and use this 3 days to do some training really. Obviously I've been doing all right in the races, but I had a cold last week, so my lungs are still not 100%. Obviously I've not really been training very well, but next week is the National Road Race Champs on a course that really suits me, so I'm gonna just do some long steady hours. I think the next couple of days. Saturday is what it is. I think I'll go into it a little bit tired. Big slog, 110 miles, it should be about 5 hours, and then depending how I feel at the finish, I might go and do some extras because I'm well hard, and then that should get me back on track really for the nationals next week. So that's my plan. Probably won't stick to it, but we shall see.
You alright, Matthew?
And then we go back onto some really loose gravel, and then it's 800 metres to go. Straight. Like that.
Well done, Matthew. That's a smile from him.
What happened? Yeah.
Just don't have the capacity.
Right then.
Right then, it was a hard race today. Like the few times we got on the road, I thought, oh, this is nice. Maybe I should do this. Today was the first good ride I've had since having a cold, and first proper big ride I've done. So I couldn't really have expected much else. I was really good for 3 hours, and then it kicked off a bit, and I had to chase. Not everyone was chasing, but I thought I'll do it because this is really good training for next weekend anyway. And I went from hero to zero in about 5 minutes, and hit one climb and said my goodbyes, and then rode the last hour and a half on my own. It would have been a miracle if I were to win this one, because that would have just been pure talent, no training. So you can't do that against people like Greg Van Avermaet and people like that are here. So I rode the last 15k really hard up the climbs, just thinking about next weekend. Can't wait to get back on the Aero bike. Lots of notable occurrences. We went swimming in the lake, we went in a sauna and then diving in the water. That was pretty amazing. Proper Finnish experience. Sounds weird, but it wasn't that weird. We kept our pants on. Just this place is strange. It's like Grand Theft Auto.
What's going on behind us?
Again, like Grand Theft Auto, some random anime convention. Yeah, all of a sudden there's 10,000 men and women dressed as cartoon women.
I don't know if cannabis is legal in Finland, but seems like it is.
What is it? So it's just like oats, fruit, coated in beeswax, rather than plastic.
Caramel and orange.
Tastes like Christmas a bit.
Lebkuchen.
Yeah.
Does it taste like Christmas by any chance?
Christmas period.
Yeah.
But tastes really good.
Cool.
Nice. How did your bladder
Oh yeah, the
situation
bladder.
happen? Yeah.
The water sausage was a success. My two innovations that people are definitely going to copy. I've taped my bottles to my frame so that when I actually wanted them, they were still there. And glued a water sausage to my back. I didn't actually film putting that on, but I put the sock spray on my back, and now I've got a really sticky back, but just slapped it on and it stayed still. It's perfect. We'll ruin this sport eventually.